Today we stand on sacred ground, a dedicated space to the interdisciplinary platform of cultural storytelling, not just to witness a physical restoration, but to celebrate spiritual and cultural resurrection. 5 months ago, November 25th, a promise was made to rebuild 13 carnival booths that were devastated by Hurricane Irma. Though humble and simple in design, yet iconic structures, not just for their physicality, but for the nature of what they represent and harness as part of a totality of what they represent. They carry not just the smoke and seasoning, but the soul, the Bacchanal soul. Today, that promise is fulfilled and delivered. Each booth now stands rebuilt, repainted, reborn, not just as concrete blocks, steel and metals and ring beam, but as a vibrant altar of culture, commerce, and community. Carnival on St. Martin is not merely a festival. It is a rite of passage, a spiritual release, a history told through pulsating beats and bass line and double entendre lyrics, social commentary, chants and jams, bikini beads and feathers, luscious gyrating bodies, prancing, chipping, bodies glistening in colorful strobe lights and moonlights, in blistering sun, and sometimes in cooling downpour. St. Martin Carnival, it's told through the creative street theater, soca, calypso, pageantry, road march, and the masses through an intergenerational coming together. It is the art of Bacchanal revelry, not as chaos, but as community. A celebration of the indomitable spirit that says, we are still here, and we are still joyful. From the very first jump up to the ceremonial burning of the mumu, Carnival in St. Martin is a full circle moment of joy, resistance, and renewal. It is here that we pass the torch of our legacy from our founding mothers and fathers to the next generation of revelers who breathe life into this land with every step and every whine and every chant. Let us not underestimate the power of imagery. Carnival is our visual autobiography. Each costume a page, each mural a memory, each booth now restored becomes a canvas of Caribbean identity. But what is imagery without a space? And what is culture without a home? The Jocelyn Arndell Festival is that home, which we dedicate today with a bust celebrating his legacy. From humble beginnings behind Caribbean and the Sundial School to the community-led resistance that saved this very ground of becoming a warehouse site, this space was always destined to be a holy ground, a sanctuary for spirit, color, rhythm, unity. It is more than a venue. It is a vessel. Behind each restored booth lies a ripple effect of economic vitality. Think of the countless straws, the cups, the bags of charcoal, the mountains of chicken seasoned, and the flowers mixed by nimble hands for Johnny cakes made with pride. Think of the hands that turn oil into magic, that sell cold beers and serve laughter with every plate. From booth owners to costume designers, DJs and cleaners, Carnival is not just a culture, it is commerce. And it does not end at a ticket gate. Our hotels, our guest house, our restaurant, supermarket, the Chinese store, the liquor store, the taxi driver, coilman and ace, the nails, the hammers, the screws, the bags of ice, the vendors, the local designers, hairdressers, makeup artists, cosmetic stores, all feel the heartbeat of Carnival. People travel to this island not just for sun and sea, but to feel our music, the flavor of our food, and the soul of our people.
It is with great pleasure as a family to come here today and stand up and to be able to say something on behalf of my father, who contributed so much to be have been honored to be awarded his name on this venue. Words cannot express how we as a family feel in terms of a memory that will live with each and every one of us. Also, the people of St. Martin that can come and unite here and enjoy this venue. Carnival will always live on in the sense of bringing people together. And that's something that we would never be able to change long after we are all gone. There's so much to say, but words cannot express that right now. So on behalf of the Arndell family, we are very delighted to have this honor today.
It's a great pleasure to be here today to witness the rebuilding of what was dubbed as the most critical factor during Carnival. I could recall every time Carnival would start, people would enter the venue, they would like, those boots ain't finished repaired as yet. And then the critics will be express who is responsible for the repairing of the boots and why isn't it considered a priority. That's a question that I even didn't understand myself up to now, so let alone to answer that question to persons who posed them. But nevertheless, we are here where we are today, and it's a done deal. And I also like to thank our Honorable PM, Mr. Mercelina, for taking up those low-hanging fruits. When Mr. Mercelina was approached about it, he was like, hey, he said he needed to get it done. He said he don't want it done half done. He said, listen, if it's going to be done and ready for Carnival, we're going with it. Don't tell me we're going to get it done and it's not going to be done. So I'm very proud that we are here today to celebrate the completion of these 13 booths and also PM. Thank you for the confidence giving to the Ministry of Roaming and in particular the Department of New Projects. But if that wasn't enough, I could recall when we were here at the beginning of November, we were about to start the demolition of the booths. We had a catering, we were ready to have another party. PM said, Kurt, where's the demolition permit? I said, boy, looking in the papers, I said, the Minister of Roaming signed it as yet. So then he was like, I mean, it wasn't the process about to come out, but, you know, even as government, we have to maintain the same high standards that we maintain for the public. So we were here at the beginning of November, and the demolition permit was not ready. So it was not delayed, it is just that the due diligence process had to be carried out I was trying to push things forward because the project is being managed by government, but nevertheless PM said, hey, as long as you don't have that paper here signed by the Honorable Minister Patrice Gums, we're not going to do this. So we cancel it, and then we had another delay. The permit came up like a month after. So I there scratching my head. I said, boy, how are we going to get this done? And then we did, as Ms. Clara mentioned, we did the official demolition ceremony on December the 2nd, and with just 3 months to complete this, the rebuilding of the booths and also the tiling of all 79 booths, we had approximately 3 months. So then we sat with a contractor, Limitless, represented by Mr. Jordan Hawley, and trust me, we push it down his throat. That's all I could say. We push it down his throat. I'll be frank and honest. The contractor worked through. In the period of December, you have a official construction period that you call bouwvak vakantie. That's a construction leadway for vacation workers. And I'll personally like to thank Mr. Jordan Hawley and his staff for working through those days tirelessly and getting the job done because the critics were high. And especially when I noticed that Mr. Rajuki rented out the booths before we could start rebuilding them, I started to feel sweat. And if that wasn't enough, Mr. Rajuki was here every weekend. Up to about a month ago, he hit us an email, copy the PM. He said, listen, I hear these booths ain't going to be ready. But we are here, Mr. Rajuki. And thanks also to you for the confidence in us getting it done together, because together as a team we could do a lot. But I do understand your fear and your challenges is that it has been since 2017 that these boots got damaged. I wouldn't say the boots got damaged. The boots got damaged because of flying containers. A container from the Little League ballpark flew over and damaged the boots. And then one from the receiver's office also flew over and damaged the light pole. But we are here today, and thanks to all involved for the confidence given in that today we could, after 8 years of the venue being in a state of disrepair, that we could stand strong together and say that we are here today, we made it, and we are moving forward. And not only for us, but it is for St. Martin to the world, because every year STDF would have to spend ton loads of money to camouflage the front of these booths, and now it is something of the past. And also, within the limited funds that we receive, we also engage in the tiling of all the 79 booths. So that's something now from a hygiene point of view has been remedied. The entire backstage has also been revamped. So Mr. Rajuki, I want to invite you after we go take a look. Those works is something that is being carried out by SOG. SOG is the government-owned foundation that manages the venue. So with its limited resources, SOG is busy revamping the backstage. Still, after Carnival is concluded, we will continue with the replacing of all the zinc on the roof, because there has been some noticeable setbacks that when the work starts, the zinc rusted, but now that we are a year or more further, the rust has increased. So that's about it, what all I have to say. So PM, again, thank you for the trust giving that we are where we are today. Minister Vromi, thank you for the extra pressure, but we are here today, and also for coming through on the permit. Limitless, I mean, I said a lot already, so thank you for cooperating, and also thank you for working in those late hours of the night, for not sending an extra bill, because I know people will say having the boys and working after hours, that will be an extra bill for government, so thank you for not passing on that bill to us.
Today we're gathered for a simple but meaningful occasion. The completion of and handover of these booths are a testament to several things. The first being the value of a well-oiled project management team, and I want to acknowledge the civil servants from Vromi and General Affairs for their efforts. The second being the hard work, knowledge, and drive of our local contractors. Mr. Holly, your commitment to deliver on your promise for a structurally sound and on-time product, especially as many doubted you would be able to have this ready in time, is demonstrated here today. Finally, the completion of and handover of these booths is a demonstration of the importance of communal and community spaces. The Jocelyn Arndell Festival Village plays host to several events every year, but the undeniable headliner is Carnival. This morning, we pay tribute to Mr. Arndell, one of the founding fathers of our modern Carnival celebrations. Mr. Arndell had a vision for a different type of celebration, traveling to places within the region and eventually bringing back ideas that set the foundation of our own St. Martin Carnival. The modern St. Martin Carnival is a cornerstone of our cultural identity, but at just under 60 years old, is a testament to the fact that culture is not stagnant. Culture is ever-changing, and just like a good walk-up, culture is dynamic and unpredictable. These booths form a key part of this cultural phenomenon that we love, called Carnival. While the stage may carry the performance, a separate show of the creativity of our people is happening in the booths every night. An inspiring display of specialty drinks and culturally diverse foods. These booths may not look different, and that's the beauty of it. We've preserved the original design, the same familiar feel that people know and love. But behind the scenes, they've been refreshed, repaired, and made more functional to better support the vendors and the thousands who come through this village. The backdrop for conversations about the political and social happenings that Carnival is historically known for, fueled by the performances, dances, and stories on the stage. Carnival and the Festival Village are interconnected and a part of the unmistakable spirit of our people. Carnival across the Caribbean and right here at home is more than a celebration. It is a cultural heartbeat. It's a time when we honor where we come from, share who we are, and showcase the vibrant traditions that connect us as a people. To all who have played a role in keeping this connection, this spirit alive, the teams at the Ministry of Romy and General Affairs, Prime Minister, the foundations, Mr. Rajuki, the vendors, Mr. Holly, and Limitless Construction, and most importantly, you, the people, thank you. Finally, to the late Mr. Arndell, represented by his family today, a special thank you and congratulations on his legacy.
As you heard, I was becoming a monster for Mr. Courtrouan because I really wanted this complex to be finalized before the Carnival, of course, of St. Martin. It's both for me a personal honor and a national privilege to stand before you today in the heart of our culture, our community, and our culinary pride, the Jocelyn Arndell Festival Village. Today we are not just unveiling a bust, as is standing here behind me, or dedicating booths. No, we are cementing legacy. We have to realize it very good. And we are honoring, as Clara said, history. We are celebrating a man whose vision planted seeds that continue to bloom with vibrancy and purpose. The name Jocelyn Arndell evokes more than just memories. It evokes meaning. He was not just a public servant, he was a cultural architect. This is not merely the dedication of 13 booths, as I said, this is the expansion of opportunity for our country. Each booth represents a stage of creativity, a window for entrepreneurship, and a doorway for heritage. From seasoned vendors to first-time dreamers, this village is their village. This village is your village. And what better tribute to the man who inspired it all? This bust, it's about this man, forever standing guard at the gates of the very dreams he helped build. As this bronze figure rises, so too does our pride, our gratitude, and our collective commitment to keep this legacy alive, not just in memory, but in action, like, for example, this bust in front or behind me. To the Arndell family, we thank you for sharing Mr. Jocelyn Arndell with us. His name is etched not only in stone, but in the spirit of every carnival season, in every food booth, in every dance, every laugh, every gathering that fills this village with life. Let this space continue to be a celebration, not only for our past, but for our present and, of course, our future. It's a beacon of culture, resilience, and joy. So as we unveil this bust and dedicate these booths, let it be said that St. Martin does not forget those who shaped the soul of this country. Mr. Jocelyn Arndell, we salute you. May your legacy continue to inspire, to elevate, and to unite the people of our country. Long live the spirit of Carnival, long live the village, and of course, long live the legacy of Jocelyn Arndell. Thank you, and may God continue to bless the people of St. Martin. Thank you.